Hello, Flosstube. I'm Nancy Joy Trower. I'm the Stitcher with the Laughing Face, and this is my Flosstube Special Edition 12 Days of Christmas Vacation. Well, yesterday got away from me. Yesterday was the 22nd, and today's the 23rd. And yesterday I meant to film when I got home from church, but I got up in the morning. I read more of the Christmas Tree Farm. It's quite good. Yesterday I hadn't gotten to the steamy part yet. This morning I did. They got caught in a snowstorm, you know. But just I really like the characters, and it's a good read, good fun, festive read. And I think she's got another one coming out that's like the Strawberry Pancake House is coming out in the spring. So read more of that. Went to church. That was wonderful. Our church service is from 11 to 12 because we're sharing our building with another congregation. So I went to Target. That was an hour and a half. And then Wegmans, which is our grocery store. So I didn't get home until 3. Absolutely starving. So I had some sushi. And then we put the game on. Go Bills. Although Josh's right hand is hurt. So could we just put Mitch Trubisky in for the next 2 weeks? Really? I think we should. That's my own personal Bill's coaching advice is put Mitch Trubisky in. But anyway, watched the game. We did all the wrapping. Got all the wrapping done for all of the kids. I did it Phil's on the sly when he wasn't paying attention. So all of that is done, which is crazy because I don't think we ever get the wrapping done. Usually it's the night before. So all the wrapping is done. That's awesome. Did not get to do very much baking yesterday or decorating as I wanted to do. So today, I did actually finish though. This is my only stitching. Maybe I'll get to stitch tonight, but I kind of think no. I did finish, Jolly. So this is from Emily Call, and it's Jolly and Mary is the pattern. Here's the pattern. And they're so sweet. I just love her people. They're just adorable. So that is going to go in this red velvet frame. I don't know. I did iron it, so I don't want to mess it up too much. But you get the idea. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be very, very cool. So I picked up 2 of these frames at Michael's. They also had them in green, which I got for Annie the Proper Stitchers Go Tell It on the Mountain series. I got 3 of the frames. On Black Friday, they were only $5 each. And I think that's going to be very cool in there. So that was the only stitching I got done yesterday. Was just a little bit to finish up his coat. And then I did actually start Mary. I just got a little bit of his coat started. I think I'm going to be playing chicken with my skein of Bing Cherry from Color and Cotton. But cross our fingers. If I have to, maybe his hat will be a solid color instead of the variegation if need be. Who's going to know? The cross-stitch pleats are not going to show up. But that was the only stitching. Tomorrow we are celebrating Christmas because we have all the kids. And Christmas Day will just be quiet for Phil and myself. But I will be back on Thursday. And hopefully I will actually have had the chance to stitch between now and then. And I've got a whole list of projects to get done over break. As I always do. Things that need to be organized. I still have a mess in the basement from when I moved everything into this room. And then I got plantar fasciitis and couldn't stand up for a couple of days. So I've got that kind of thing to do. But today was a fun day. Today we celebrated Brooke's birthday. Her birthday was yesterday. She turned 19. And so they came up from their moms this morning. I actually got some, I made Chex Mix this morning. I made vegan Chex Mix for Max, and then I made regular for us. Only thing you have to do is just switch out the butter. So that's a really easy one. And then ours has M&Ms in it, peanut M&Ms, because they're not vegan. So that's the way you can tell the difference when there's 2 bags of Chex Mix. And then I decorated a whole bunch of cookies. I just buy cutouts already done at the grocery store because I am terrible at cutouts. But I will do rounds, just cut up the slice and bake and just do round cookies and their snowmen and Santa Clauses and stuff like that. So did that, and then we had brunch for Brooke's birthday, and cheesecake, and then we did presents, and we played games all afternoon. We played Unstable Unicorns, which is super, super fun. I actually got Max's Abby a game for her for Christmas because she liked it so much. And she's got sisters, so I thought she'd have fun with that. We played several rounds of Uno No Mercy. So if your family likes Uno, try this one. It's got a bunch more cards to stack. So some poor person could be picking up like 20 cards in one go. And there's a couple other extra cards in there that are not in regular Uno. Very fun. And then it was kind of like, okay, we have to stop now because I have to make dinner. And then Max just arrived from Philadelphia. He spent all day on the train. Poor guy. So I picked him up at the train station, and then he and his brother just took off to the grocery store because their dad is actually coming back into Buffalo. He moved away. He's going to be in Buffalo for Christmas, and he gave them a shopping list because he's flying in. So they went to the grocery store to go stock the Airbnb for their celebration with him. So it's like, I will hop on really quickly. I don't have a lot of stitching to show, but I do have my wonderful gift from Jessica at the Stitching Corner that she gave me this awesome bag with 12 Days of Christmas gifts in it. So I'm going to open 3 for yesterday, 4 for today, and I'm going to open 5 for tomorrow. And then when I see you on Thursday, I'll do 6 and 7, and then we should be caught up. All right, so here is day 3. Oh, I almost forgot. I have to say. Those of you who just watched Jessica, the Sweetwater Stitcher, and have hopped over here and subscribed and liked, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Jessica, for the shout out. And I will tell you about my sal in a second because that's what she was talking about. And I'll tell you my idea for that in just a second. But thank you so much to Jess. And also thank you to you for coming by. All right, so let's see what's in envelope number 3. She's got these cute little tags. The Stitching Corner is in Ransomville, New York. It is my LNS. And she is delightful. I love when I can just order something and then have her leave it on the porch for me because she's only open till 3 and school gets out at 4. So sometimes I swing by and pick stuff up. Oh my goodness, it's a whole bunch of heart in a hand. Awesome goodness. So this is the square dance. Yes, Christmas square dance. So we have cozy and jolly and toys. Look how stinking cute those are. And then there's also the Christmas frill that goes with the tiny town. I want to do that tiny town so bad. Oh, and then the patriotic frill that goes with the patriotic tiny town. I love the frosty tiny town. That one I would do in a heartbeat. Maybe that should be a snow day stitch. That would be really fun. All right, so here's number 4 for the 4th day of Christmas vacation. Ooh, it's more heart in the hand. Oh, how sweet. It's the Doodles Winter, and it says rest. And there's, oh my gosh, look at how cute that little the fox is. And there's the cardinals. What a sweet little deer. So that is heart in a hand, Winter Doodles. And, ooh, this is a needle palette. So you can, oh, that's so cool. So it's got a thing where you can mark it down here. And then this is a little foam thingy. It's kind of hard. And then you stick your needles in it so you could have a whole bunch of them all threaded up at once for when you're working. That is pretty cool. All right, so that was for today. And then the one for the 5th day of Christmas vacation, which is tomorrow. But we're celebrating Christmas, so. And Christmas Eve service is at 10. So even after all the kids go, almost a little going to be busy. Oh, how pretty. This is Bent Creek Rise and Shine. So the pattern is in here. Oh, goodness. And then there's also a little piece of fabric. Oh, how pretty that is. Oop, let's see. Very pretty piece of mottled fabric. I'm not sure what it is. Maybe she's got a label. It looks almost like vintage country mocha, maybe? I think it might be a vintage. It's a vintage country mocha-ish. And then, oh, all the flosses. Look at that Lancaster red. That's so pretty. And some needles. What an awesome kit. That is so cool. Very, very cool. So 3 awesome gifts. So we've got a whole kit for Rise and Shine. Oh, it is a coffee cup. That I might have to go in my classroom. So we've got everything to do that. We've got the awesome winter doodle from Heart and Hand with the cool little needle palette, and then some other Heart and Hand. So thank you so much, Jessica. Such an awesome thing. I'm going to put them back in the envelope so I don't get everything all mixed up. But very, very cool. And so sweet of her to share that with us. So I'll have to let her know. She was funny because when I popped into the store, she was like, I was thinking about you. I was going to call you and let you know. Because she's got her kids home, of course. She's got little kids. And they're all home over Christmas vacation. So she said she's going to be open on this coming Saturday, 29th, all day. But other than that, it was going to be kind of like by appointment. Because, like, we're talking, I think that there's one's a 4-year-old and 7. And so she's got some littles. But, so before I go, let me tell you about the sale that I had the idea for 2025. I was super excited for 24 and 24 when everybody started talking about that around this time last year. I thought it was a great idea. I spent a weekend during my vacation going through patterns, making a very, very long list of all the patterns I had that I had not started, all the Pinker and Pumpkin salt boxes that I want to do, several very long lists. And then I went through and picked out one big project, one little project for each month. Those were going to be my 24 and 24. And it worked for a little while. I had everything in bags. It was all ready to go. I made it to like March. And then it kind of petered out. But then this year, I was working in October. I had a little Startapalooza. I started like something almost every couple of days in October. Because why just have it sit in a bag? I was going to start it and have all the Halloween starts and just have them. So then it'll be easier to pick them up and keep going. And I'm going to do I have a basket of Christmas stuff sitting right behind you that I want to start over Christmas vacation as well. Same idea, just have stuff ready. So I was thinking, what can I do to keep myself motivated all year so I'm not just working on the newest thing that comes out all the time? Because that's kind of what I wound up doing. Shame on Priscilla and Chelsea for always tempting me because they're my biggest weakness, I guess you would say. So I had the idea for the little something Sal. So the first week is something old. And so here is where I'm going to work on whips that are already started, non-seasonal ones. I have a couple big ones. I have a Teresa Kogut with eye hands that I want to do. I have Emily Call's House of Love and Learning. A couple other things like that I wanted that are not seasonal. I even have some really old whips that would fit into that category, like old whips. So something old is the first week. Second week is something new. Whether it's a brand new thing that just comes out or whether it's something new I want to start from my stash, something I've been meaning to. But again, well, those might wind up being seasonal because it'll be, whatever cute Valentine's Day thing comes out. Week 3 is something festive. So that could be Christmas or it could be something that goes along with a holiday for, Valentine's Day in February. I'm sure I'll be stitching Valentine's then. And that could be a new start or it could be something old. But that'll be the third week is something festive. And then the fourth week is something boo. So something Halloween or fall because I have so many of those started that I wanted. And let's be real, there's still another whole bag of stuff that I didn't start that I want to do. So that's my plan for 2025. Little something Sal. So it's something old, something new, something festive, something boo. And I thought it would be fun because there's a lot of leeway in that. 1 month I might really still be wanting to do Christmas. And then it could be, I really want to do Patriotic for the festive week. So I thought it would be fun to keep me motivated. Not always just starting something, but getting back to the whips. All these whips, I've got bags all around you behind the camera. There's bags everywhere with stuff in it. And if I just start new stuff all the time, I'm never going to get those older whips done too. So that's my plan for 2025. Let me know if you would like to join me with it on that. I'm going to start a Facebook group, and I was going to do a hashtag, and then I heard something about hashtags are going away. Chris, the camping stitcher, mentioned that. I was like, I wonder what's up with that. But I will definitely start a Facebook group, and we can encourage each other to, get whips done and still work on new things and enjoy 2025 without being like very rigid. I think that's why I fell off of the 24 and 24. So that's my sale. But thank you so much for stopping by to see this one. Super, super short. I'm like never 15 minutes. It's a really short one. But I just wanted to pop in and share the 12 Days of Christmas gifts from Jessica at the Stitching Corner. And just let you know that I will be back on the 26th with hopefully some stitching done. But after all the hoopla and craziness of the next couple of days, but the relaxation part of it too, when you get to just relax and enjoy the moment. So I hope you get to do that over the next couple of days. I hope you have a very Merry Christmas and you are with people you love, doing what you love. Even if that's just roaring fire with a cup of something good to drink and a good book or a stitch. So Merry Christmas. See you in a couple of days.